children, today we are going to start with chapter 5, that is India, that is Bharat. So in this chapter, we will study about the giving name of land. We have so many names of our country, India. And Bharatvarsha, Jambudvipa means these are the ancient names of the subcontinent. So let's talk about understanding Indians' evolution. So in ancient time, there was a philosopher, Chanakya, spoke of Akhand Bharat, undivided India. It was unify all kingdoms against the foreign invaders, unity of mind and territory. And there is a huge differences between Bharat of that time and today's India. So our country called this subcontinent and has many different names of shifting boundaries. The border of these ancient kingdoms are changing frequently due to wars, migration and treaties. इंडिया वॉज कनेक्टेड बाय बोथ. इंडिया दोनों से कनेक्टेड है, चाहे वो लेवल हो चाहे सीडी रूट्स हो, एंड दे अफेक्टेड व्हाट कल्चरल एंड इकोनॉमिक लैंडस्केप. So from the dawn of Harappan civilization to the great Mauryan and Gupta empire, later the Mughal empire region witnessed the rise and fall of many. धीरे धीरे क्या हुआ कि राइज भी हुआ बहुत पावर्स का और बहुत पावर्स का फॉल भी हुआ, राइट. एंड these changes were not just political in nature but they were culture and religious. And we have some philosophical tradition which spread across the entire kingdom. So local languages, foreign invasions and assimilation of cultures influenced by foreign invasion, assimilation was, we learn about the past and the development of India from many sources. हम inscriptions का, archaeology का, कुछ traveler regimes का use करते हैं. Now giving the name to the land. देखो हमने अपने land India को name दिया है. So, during the long history, India has been known by many names. On the accounts by the visitor from outside, the names of the ancient texts were found by the traveler and pilgrimage and inscription. So, what happened? Many names of the country was seen as identity have been understood to express the millennia, and the names used by the inhabitants themselves often reflected what geographical features, कल्चर प्रैक्टिसेस एंड रूलिंग पावर. वो उस टाइम के ज्योग्राफिकल फीचर्स के बारे में पता है कि ज्योग्राफी कैसी थी, वहां का कल्चर प्रैक्टिसेस क्या था, और जो रूलिंग पावर्स थी उस टाइम की उसके बारे में बताती. राइट. फॉर इंस्टेंस सर्टेन नेम्स डिनोटेड स्पेसिफिक रीजन and they have their own characteristics. The name given by the outsiders, on the other hand, often reflected their interaction with trade relationship. So how Indians named India? कैसे कैसे name दिया? So we have the Rig Veda, Indian most ancient text in several thousands year old, refers to northwest part of the subcontinent. ये northwest part है, जिसको हमने सप्त सिंधव, मतलब the land of seven river. सिंधव comes from Sindhu, which refers to Indus river, और at the time of river in general. जो significance था river का early names outline करता है, इसका crucial role, right? And these river were not just physical landmark, they were revered as sacred entities. ठीक है, sacred places थे, लोग यहाँ पे पूजा पाठ करने भी आते हैं. Moving on at time, we see many names of other parts of India appear in literature. We have Mahabharata, one of the most famous texts, lists many regions of modern India, and such as Kashmira, today Kashmir, Kurukshetra, इसे आप हरियाणा कहते हैं, Vanga, part of Bengal. We have Pragya Jyotisha and Kachcha, Kerala. And all these names क्या रिवील करते हैं? ज्योग्राफिकल नॉलेज को इंडिया एट दैट टाइम. नाउ भारतवर्ष जम्बूद्वीप एंशिएंट नेम है आपके सबकॉन्टिनेंट का. इन एंशिएंट इंडियन टेक्स्ट भारतवर्ष रेफर्स टू इंडियन सबकॉन्टिनेंट, मींस फिजिकली द एरिया व्हिच इज सूटेड बिटवीन व्हाट ocean to the south and snow-capped mountains. The name Bharat first appears in Rig Veda, where it refers to one of the major group of Vedic people, and later we have literature of many kings which is mentioned under the name of Bharat. So geographical entity but also represent culture and spiritual identity. So अगर हम जम्बू ट्री की बात, जो जम्बू द्वीपे नाम रखा है वो एक आइलैंड है जम्बू ट्री. इन एंशिएंट इंडिया कॉस्मोलॉजी जम्बू द्वीप एक लार्ज आइलैंड था, कॉन्टिनेंट, जहाँ पे भारत आपका सिचुएटेड था. द यूज ऑफ दिस टर्म रिफ्लेक्ट द एंशिएंट इंडियन वर्ल्ड वाइड, एंड वी हैव रिच नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज and spiritual wisdom. Jambu tree with deep roots and its metaphor of spreading branches can symbolize deep-rooted tradition. In fact, we have great Mauryan Emperor Ashoka, which mentioned the name of Jambudvipa in his inscription. He used his name to describe the whole India. पूरे इंडिया को, as well as the part of Afghanistan को भी ये बताते हैं. How do foreigners named India? So Persians were the first foreigners to mention India. They are considered the ancient inhabitants of Iran. In 16th century, Persian emperor launched a military campaign and they also gained control of the region of Indus River. इन्होंने control भी मिला. Earlier इन्होंने नाम दिया इसको सिंधु, and earliest records of stone inscription can be seen over here. So we can say based upon the Persian sources, जो ancient Greek का इन्होंने इसका नाम रखा Indoi और Indai, which is dropped by the initial letter H. तो सिंधु, हिंदू, इंडोय और इंडाई, ये ग्रीन ब्लैंक जो अब लैंग्वेज एग्जिस्ट नहीं करती है. एंशिएंट चाइनीज ने इसको सिंधु, हिंदू, इंदू और इंदू का नाम दिया. ठीक है, सिंधु, फिर हिंदू, इंदू और इंदू. Right? So another Chinese words were derived from Sindhu like Tianzu, but the word could be understood as heavenly master. So you are probably quite familiar with more than recent term Hindustan, but you may know that it was first used by Persian inscriptions. ये सबसे पहले Persian inscription में इसका use करा गया था. Later on ये important term बन गया because of the most of the invader of India, जो आपके Indian subcontinent को क्या करते हैं, describe करते हैं. Right? So hope you understood. This is all in this chapter. Now we will meet in the next class. Thank you.